Hello, Gertrude. Welcome for joining us. We're about to set fire to the rain. Watch it burn. Watch the pain.
A dragonborn appears.
You summoned me, and you're like Fusro. You're like do re mi fa sol la ti do, and now I'm here. Hello.
Let us taste of your voice.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Why have you come here?
Well, you see, I was singing like do re fa si la ti do, and then I was like, hey, there's a skull there. So I grabbed the skull and I was like, ha 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 ha, and I ran all the way up here, and I came here on my feet because I was told by a right run to come. I was told by the person that sits on the chair to come here. So I'm here now.
Do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you?
No. Ah! You just threw orange juice on me. Stop throwing your orange juice at me.
Remain true to the way of the voice.
This is the TV show The Voice? Wait, TVs don't exist in this time period. Shh. You heard nothing. Alright, so...
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? What are you doing that for? What do you need?
He didn't speak, and you did.
You look tired,
You did a good
friend.
job.
The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
Shush.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Why, hello. So, Lydia, we're going on an adventure. There's a giant dragon over there. Let's burn it with fire. I killed a dragon, now he's my play toy. We're gonna go to the place we need to go. You know, trekking through this snowy mountain area it does wonders on my feet, you know? Because you say this all the time, but cardio is the most important exercise that you can do. And I don't get a lot of exercise, you know, sitting down in my luxurious mansions and... who am I kidding? Lydia, I don't have a Lydia? I'm going dungeon diving into the dungeon master rhyming. Just keep on going forward, into the dungeon we go. Whew. So Lydia, I was talking to Frederick, and he said that he liked cheese, but I don't think he had a tongue. Ha! We have made it, and we are about to talk to another lady. I have Lydia with me.
Named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
That is what I wanted. That is what I wanted. I wanted someone to sing for me. I didn't even have to pay you 5 golds for you to sing. Thank you.
Follow me.
Secret tunnel. Come on, secret tunnel. Open the secret tunnel. Open it.
I just need you to hear me out.
I'm already a taken woman. I have Lydia with me, unless you have a better proposal, like you have a mansion and like lots of money, because I'm a very like material girl living in a Lydia world.
I've heard that you might be dragonborn.
Oh, so you're after my voice?
I need to make sure I can trust you.
Have you met me? Of course you can't. Why do you need to make sure that you can trust me? How do I know that you aren't going to stab me when I turn my back like this?
Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Well, there's this thing where I was like, give me your flesh, and I took all the flesh of the dragon, if that's what you mean.
Good.
You just taking a break, Lydia?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Well, there's several people. Like the dragons, for one. If they come back to life and kill all of us, then they are this dominant species, because that seems like the most, like, you know, Alchem's razor. Never mind.
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse.
I love heists. I am in. Do you secretly have bathwater? Hey. I brought your horn.
Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the greybeards, but you are ready.
You need like some cough drops or something? Lydia, they're insane. You were right here and you didn't die at all. I think that you're also dragonborn. Good for you.
Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Melbourne. Any questions?
Why would anyone name their son Malborn? That's like, you were Malborn. I'm sorry, it's a terrible joke, and I'll say it to his face later. Hopefully he doesn't get mad. Execution!
Tell them he didn't do it.
Execution! Execution!
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there.
Kill
till the
him.
order comes.
You betrayed us.
Traitor!
This is my favorite part. The head comes off and it doesn't go back on again.
Best she know now, Advar.
I like being in the splash zone. I got his head. Does that mean that I get married next? Okay, so you're Melbourne, right? So, like when you came out of the womb, was your mom like, ah, disgusting, you're Melbourne?
Really? You're who she picked? Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Why do you say it like that?
You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
What do you mean? You don't think that I can be a polite society member? How dare you? And you're probably right. I was told not to say anything to anyone, because as soon as I open my mouth, things die. That's a really weird color of blush.
Ah, yes.
Lydia, you're back. I was so scared, Lydia. I was so scared. Like, I had fire, and then I died, and then I was like, oh, wait, never mind. I have time magic. So I came back, and I was like, I'm not going to do that again. But I died several times because I don't know how to fight. It's terrible.
Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids and embrace. Watch what you're doing.
I'm sorry, I thought you were in the middle of a speech, and I wanted to interrupt you because I don't believe in religion.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry.
Just because I got all of my clothing from a dead guy doesn't mean anything.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands.
This sounds very, very shady. I'm in. I am supposed to steal something from somebody. It's a good thing I can read what's going on.
I'm not here to hold your hand.
But I'm here to hold your hand.
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
Are you calling me ugly? Knock, knock. You haven't paid up on your Delphine bathwater subscription. I know you're living in a basement called the dungeon that your mother owns called the Ratway, but I need you to open up the door.
I told you to go away. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now.
I mean, it's kind of hopeless. You know, streaming nowadays, you don't get a lot of numbers because computers haven't existed yet, but, you know, to each their own, and she'll be the first streamer ever.
All I could do was watch our doom approach.
You know, it's not the literal end of the universe. I mean, there is so much more to come out. Like, in the future, there's going to be these giant things called atomic bombs that come and then blow up the entire planet. So this is definitely not the end of the universe. It is probably just the end of your life.
Oh, yes. It's all been foretold.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
Here we go looting the lobby. Here we go looting the lobby. Let's go looting the lobby to find out what's in store. So, back to High Hrothgar. Old men who need my very existence in order for them to feel validated about their lives. Where are they?
Who have you been talking to?
Well, you see, I went out and I spoke to a streamer named Delphine, and no, she doesn't have any bathwater for sale. That's all a conspiracy. It's fine. Don't worry about that. But, well, after I learned all about that stuff, she was like, hey, you can shout dragons down from the sky. And I was like, yes, I want that because I want to be all powerful.
Of course. Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades?
Well, you are called the Grey Beards, and I don't want to age, and they are called the Blades, and I want to kill. So, of course.
The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not.
I don't care if they serve me or not. All I want to do is kill dragons.
No. Look.
What am I looking at? Oh, I'm looking far at what?
Cool.
I'm looking far at cold. Look far cold.
Look! Parkour!
I never wanted to go into the ocean because the ocean is terrible. We're high up. The ocean is terrifying. And I am a city gal. I love the city. We have all the amenities. We have cheese. We have cabbage. We have cabbages. We have all the amenities that just, like, we have outdoor plumbing. It's amazing.
Who are you?
You know, have you not heard of me? Like, I've been on Twitter and Twitch, and I've been, like, on YouTube as well, and I've been firing stuff up. If you haven't heard of me, then, like, I don't know. It's like there's this whole, like, Dragonborn thing. It's...
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin.
Are you missing teeth? Are you missing, like, that tooth and that tooth? Is this like a Dranglish thing where you speak, like, half dragon, half, like, English at the same time? You know, like how you have, like, Spanglish, where you say, like, si, senor. I would very much like to come over and, like, gracias. It's a whole thing where, like, you have, like, never mind.
Alduin Comate Teed.
Where is, like, how are you speaking? Because, like, you don't have lips. Are there lips inside of your throat?
All in good time.
You also don't have wings that would support your weight unless you're like a feather. Which I guess you are, because when you die and, like, I take all your skin and I pick up your bones, like, I can pick up your bones. And I'm a mage.
Your blood will show you the way.
Does that mean that I have to, like, bleed on the floor? Because I already bled on, like the statue thing and made stairs and, like, I don't want to bleed anymore. It's like, can I just, like, not have, can I just know and, like, read a book? Like, go on an adventure in a book? Because, like, well, then I can't kill things. I don't like killing things. So, disregard any of that. College of Winterhold, come where we have seen. Somebody waits for me. Give them 17. When did you get that armor? Dragon! Hi, dragon! We shall be on our way to go kill more dragons later. So, bye-bye, people who are in my eyes. Bye-bye!